What's going on, guys? We are back. It's more college football. 26 Dynasty.
A top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the game.
Here we go. We are underway in Boise, Idaho.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field.
And that's a sack.
Quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
There's a sack to start the game.
Way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Duarte.
And Duarte
How about this sophomore
gets a gain of
stopping
3.
short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just
Yeah, we straight up just don't have to.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start, man. We're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
He'll take the deep shot.
And a busted coverage there, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Down, Aggie. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Broncos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up
And that's incomplete.
in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
From the gun on third down.
That's caught.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the inside.
That is stuffed.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some
Yeah, this is a team that just don't out-athlete.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Broncos are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Part in the backfield. It's Dell. quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself.
He's blocking, asshole.
Just ahead a bit before he's brought down.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Broncos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Find some fresh air. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Into the end zone.
Incomplete.
And he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
And that's incomplete, but there's a flag.
Incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Huh?
They're backed up. First and
That was
10,
offensive?
their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. They'll knock him down for a
That is stuffed.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it away from his own end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right on the money. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Get it out on the screen.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
It's complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
He gets stopped in the red zone last time.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
It's picked.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Calls his own number. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Runs through a tackle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Here's the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to
We're
keep
just
this
on our
drive moving.
toes.
Defense in press coverage. They'll run it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
Turning it on! The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go to the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The give to the tailback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And
Stuffed.
brought down.
And it's like the defense knew on 3rd and goal, they're not a tackle in the middle. They're going to go to the outside, they run the touch pass, and they fly after it, fly upfield, make the tackle, and now it's decision time. 4th and goal, what you going to do, offense?
It is no good.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Finds his tight end. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Broncos in the hurry up. throw time running short in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marked it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all.
That's incomplete.
Coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Might be looking to run. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back.
We have 2
plays.
plays.
Straight incompletions, giving up some yards in the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, knock them out of field goal range.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They want to throw it.
He's in!
Broncos! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State ready to send up that offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Grabs it in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Broncos come to the
Yeah, in last year's game we struggled too.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, they're after him. The sure hands. It's Riley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? Got it.
Got it.
It's Anderson. Gets it to the 46-yard
Mr. Anderson.
And there you see the bind that the RPO put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Need drop it.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. Punt is in the air. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back.
And it's a sack.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback protect him well enough.
Back to pass on second down. He'll get rid of it.
And that's incomplete.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man, it's Boyd. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Second down coming up. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you
Nice
might
pass
as well
break
hang on
up.
to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. During the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense to understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
And that's a sack.
Here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on
Okay.
first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him.
Arnett in the
So he can
pistol.
Go to work upfield and get the first down.
Finds the back and leaves it on the option. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Got enough to move the sticks.
That's going to take us
17.
to the 4th.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass.
It's Bettis.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Turning to the running game.
And he's in!
Touchdown Broncos! And with that, they move out front into the fourth.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that
That is short.
going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Punt is on its way. He's got it. And the punt team gets down there.
I feel like a score here.
On the ground. Boise State ready to send out that offense. On the option. The offense.
Ball comes out!
Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Here's the pressure.
Ball comes out! Touchdown!
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
And that will probably... I think Boise State is hoping that will seal it.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You're going nowhere.
Crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
That's incomplete.
Find his man, it'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll do it himself. Slithers into space. And
No
a good, solid
turnovers.
pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of the sport.
And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to end it.
Direct snap.
Got it.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Let's take us down to 2-minute warning.
Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Picked!
Intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Boom, ba bum, bum.
2nd down, clock's
Boom, ba bum, bum.
looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Reed. The defense
Boom,
wouldn't let him
ba
push
bum,
there.
bum,
Makes
bum.
yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. It's Williams. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
They're going to have to go somewhat deep.
Multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's got some space.
Missed tackle.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
You got to make the fucking tackle, man.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Makes the catch. It's Boyd. At the 45 on his way. Gets it out to the 48. Enough for the first down. Clock is stopped. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll pull it down and run. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you could run in your sleep.
Bringing the heat. Under fire.
And that's picked.
Picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing it.
Soon they're splitting our home and home with Boise. With A&M. But yeah, after this, we'll take a look at recruiting and take a look and see a few more things. Purdue could be an interesting one. Okay, yeah, anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one, and bye.